Anyone who saw us judged us for the 22 years between us. They thought our age gap was our biggest secret. They'd look at me, 47, then at him, 25. They assumed the number was the scandal. They were so wrong. The real secret, the thing that made our connection truly forbidden, wasn't the years. It was the one person who connected us. He was my best friend's son. Before Leo, my life was predictable. After my husband passed, the vibrancy bled out. I was a librarian, living in a quiet house, surrounded by memories. The only real color left was Sarah, my best friend since kindergarten. I was her maid of honor. She was mine. I was there when she gave birth to Leo. I was Aunt Elena. It was simple, safe, and I'd convinced myself it was enough. The change came with a text from Sarah. Leo's moving back. Can he crash on your sofa? Of course, I said yes. I was picturing the awkward teenager I remembered. But the person who knocked on my door wasn't that boy. The man on my porch was 6'2", with broad shoulders and a new kind of heat in his eyes. He smiled a little shyly. Aunt Elena? Hearing that name from this version of him sent a weird shiver through me. There was no trace of the kid I remembered. This was a man. The shift was subtle at first, then all at once. It started with a look that lingered. Then, one afternoon, he came up behind me to help change a light bulb, his body brushing my back. His fingers grazed mine for a fraction of a second, sending a jolt of electricity through me. We'd sit on opposite ends of the sofa for movie nights, but the space felt charged, humming with unspoken things. One night, he turned to me in the flickering light, his gaze intense. At that moment, I didn't feel like a 47-year-old widow or his mom's best friend. I just felt wanted. The point of no return came on a sweltering summer night when a thunderstorm knocked the power out. We were left in the flickering candlelight, the air thick with everything we hadn't said. He moved closer, closing the distance. Elena, he said. It was the first time he'd used my name. He reached out and touched my face. Every rational thought screamed, this is Sarah's son. This is the one line you can never cross. But my body, starved for sensation, screamed something else entirely. I didn't lean in, I met him halfway. The kiss wasn't gentle. It was hungry and immediate, a mutual surrender. At that moment, my quiet life was engulfed in flames. After that night, our lives became a dance of stolen moments. A hand on my thigh, a hurried kiss. Every time my phone rang with Sarah's name, cold dread washed over me. The end came exactly how you'd imagine, not with a bang, but with the quiet click of a door. It was a Saturday morning. Leo came up behind me in the kitchen, wrapping his arms around my waist. I leaned my head back against his chest, and that's when I heard a soft gasp. Sarah was standing in the doorway, a bag of dropped groceries at her feet. She'd used her spare key. The confusion on her face curdled into a look of profound betrayal. Elena, she whispered. She shook her head, turned, and walked out. The weeks that followed were a blur of suffocating silence. Sarah wouldn't answer my calls. Our secret, which had felt so electric, had destroyed everything. The ghost of my friendship with Sarah was in every room. Leo and I tried to pretend it didn't matter, but the thrill was gone, replaced by the crushing weight of what we'd done. He moved out. Our talks became stilted, then they just stopped. The fire had burned itself out. In the end, I lost them both. The boy who made me feel alive and the woman who had been my life. Sometimes I wonder what the worst betrayal was, acting on the physical pull to my best friend's son, or lying to my best friend about it. I still don't have an answer. Have you ever been caught between a lifelong friendship and an undeniable, forbidden attraction? Let me know your story in the comments. And if this resonated with you, please give it a like and subscribe.